Hey Scorpio, welcome to the Zarious Tarot. My name is Drea. If this is your first time visiting my channel, then welcome. If it is not, then hey, how you doing? Welcome back. Scorpio, I will say I did your video already, but it got deleted. So this is part 2 for you for February, doing a general reading for February. With the Nine of Cups, we have the Page of Pentacles. So whatever shows up today is what we'll talk about. We'll see if your message is similar or different. We'll see. Scorpio energy. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the King of Swords at the center of your reading. Well, we'll see if it's the center in a little while. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Four of Cups. 3, 4 and the 5 of Cups. 9 of Cups. So emotional situation happening here. Something that your emotions are connected to, but being the King of Swords, you are not connecting your emotions right now. Oh, interesting. What turned over? Ah, Two of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. I just for a minute there had to think. At the bottom of the deck. Okay, so yeah, the Queen of Cups, the emotions need to be engaged in this situation. So we have guilt, which is the sacral chakra for you, Scorpio. One that turned over, we have joy, which is the solar plexus chakra. Beautiful. And we have passion, which is again the sacral chakra, orange. Okay, so Scorpio, I feel that there's a necessity here for you. You've got what you wish for. Something your wish has been granted. Nine of Cups. That's how the reading begins. So you've got what you wanted. It's something that you've wished for. Now it could be that it's the ending of betrayal, but somehow, somewhere along the line, you are still feeling lack. You're still feeling this feeling of lack, even though it's the ending of betrayal. Something you've wished for has come. Now this could be that you're feeling lack because of some kind of guilt. It could be that gives you that outcome. But you can rest assured that you have made a decision that should bring you joy, or whatever you've wished for that comes to you should bring you joy. With the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the King of Swords, sorry, the Knight of Cups. Wow, that's not even there. The King of Swords and the Four of Cups. There's this kind of, it could be finances, it could be money that you've wished for that brings you joy. And you could be saying to yourself, oh, well, I don't need to engage my emotions in this because, it's about money. So whatever you were feeling guilty about, you've got some meditation and some contemplation to do here as well with the Four of Cups. It could be possible rejection. I feel that, you need to show some compassion here. With the King of Swords, it's very cold energy. It's very not non-emotional energy. It's quite the opposite of the Queen of Cups. And so you could be feeling joy, but you definitely are not having a emotional time with it, because we have passion with the Three of Swords, the Three of Cups. So there could be a third party situation, and the Two of Pentacles, juggling, balancing this 3 people, Scorpio. Now with the Three of Swords, that's heartbreak. With the Three of Cups, that's, it could be 3 people involved in this relationship. I feel that there is a relationship. I feel that that's why you could have been hurt in the past, and that's why you are not leading with your emotions at this point. Scorpios are quite deeply emotional people, but you're not leading with your emotions at this point. You are completely removing all feeling out of this. Now you have joy and passion, but I do not see joy and passion here. I see quite cold situation. You could have been part of a third party situation, and you could have been juggled, and you could have had a lot of passion at one point, but it seems as though that has been killed, and which is why we have the Five of Cups. And you're rejecting this. You're rejecting this third party situation. You're rejecting a broken heart. You've become very, very cold and icy. You've not, but you got something you wished for. That's how your reading begins. And your outcome is a Two of Pentacles. You do need to engage some emotion in this, even if it's you getting in touch with your emotions, perhaps. Maybe if it's just you recognizing how you feel. Because maybe you're just ignoring how you feel. And if you ignore how you feel, then you'll have, you won't be able to heal. And that's what's most important here. Healing is most important. So we have the Star card. You were in alignment with this wish. You have some passionate communication coming in about finances, I feel, as well. There's something to do with money that brings you joy, which I think is what makes you feel as though you don't have to engage your emotions in this, because you're okay with money and you're just like, well, it's all right, it's fine. But I don't think you're recognizing your own emotions in this. I think this is about you, not so much about the third party situation. I think this is about you, Scorpio. It's interesting. So you have the Seven of Swords. There was deception around that heartbreak. Got the Five of Swords with the Ten of Swords. We've got the Devil. So real negative thinking, past baggage here. Wow. You've got the King of Swords again with the Three of Cups. So it's almost like you kind of don't care. You could be somebody who wants to be in a polygamous relationship as well. That could be you. That could be your world. And you could want to just have this third party situation. And that is what you're going to do. And that is what you're going to have. And you don't care how you're going to get it, but you're going to get it. For others of you, you were the one who was involved in this. Not unknowingly. And interesting. You're the ones who were involved in this unknowingly. And and it's come to an end. We can definitely see it's come to an end here. But with the Seven of Swords and the Devil, there's some definite deception going on here. Now, you could have been the one who was deceived, or you could have been the one who was doing the deceiving, Scorpio. We have the Death cards, change and transformation. So time by yourself. We have the Nine of Cups again. Look, wow. So time by yourself is definitely on the cards, where you have the Death card and the Four of Cups. Time by yourself. This rejection means that you are, well, it's not necessarily a rejection, but it could be contemplation. It could be meditation as well. But it definitely means that it's going to bring about a change in your life. I feel that where you've had something, you had a wish granted, and you were in alignment with that. Could be an Aquarius, could be something to do with an Aquarius. We do have the King of Swords as well, which is also Aquarius. We do have the Queen of Cups, which is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But you could have, where you were in alignment with this wish, I'm not sure if the wish came from a place of guilt, or if you were the person who was doing the deceiving, you could have been feeling guilty. But actually you want this, because the Five of Swords with the Ten of Swords, there was this kind of self-sabotage. At all costs, I want what I want. So that could be where the guilt came from. But then with that loss is the Ten of Swords. So there's this truth again. There's this truth, the ending of betrayal. So this wish came to an end. because it was a case of be careful what you wish for. What you wished for, what you thought you wanted, is not what you actually wanted. It didn't get you to the place. It didn't bring you the joy that you thought it would. So I understand now. Okay, so for others of you, there was definite deception. You guys were the ones who were deceived, and you felt deeply and passionately about this person. For the outcome to be the Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups, that's walking away from an emotional situation to attain balance. We have the King of Swords with the Three of Cups. So this is about seeing the bigger picture. You can see now that you were, you know, a third person, and how time was divided between you. You can also, you do have something to do with finances. Something to do with finances that's coming in, or even work. You could be involved in some kind of work that makes you happy. Or be called to do some work that makes you happy. You could start a new job or something that, but it makes you happy. It brings you joy. It brings you also brings you finances. I feel that with this Devil energy and the King of Swords at the center of the reading is definitely about deception and you know, just be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for, Scorpio, because you could have wished for something that wasn't suitable for you. Or the person that you were involved with could have wished for something that wasn't suitable for you both, you know. So the devil was involved in it. They could have made a and it was granted. But this is about learning a lesson. This is why with this meditation there's change and transformation. This is why there's change and transformation, a death and a rebirth. Because there is learning here. There's no one wanting a second chance. There's no reconciliation here. What I see, though, is that there is, you know, this learning curve. You do get a wish granted. Something does come to you. So you do get some kind of reciprocity from this journey that you've been on, or you will embark on in February. It's interesting. It's really interesting. It starts off, well, reasonably. We've got the Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords. So there is some deception around the heartbreak. You could be pretending that you're heartbroken. You know, but I don't think that's it. I think that there's a third party situation that you were unaware of and that you were unknowingly involved in. For some of you, you've wished for that and it came to an end, and you realize now that it's a good thing that it came to an end. Others of you, it's come to an end and you've walked away from it. You have walked away. You have been the one to walk away. It feels like a very separate reading. And others of you, there is a job. You've definitely learned from the situation, and there is some new job or finances that's coming in for you. So let's see what the Oracle deck has to say. The overall energy is the Queen of Cups. I feel that you need to be in touch with your emotions no matter what. Recognize how you feel. Recognize yourself. We have the King of Swords twice, so it definitely could be an Aquarius. We also have the Star card, so definitely could have been involved in an Aquarius. Wow. Or a Scorpio, although this is your reading, Scorpio. It could be a Scorpio like you. It could be a Libra or Gemini. It could really strongly be an earth sign. Wow. But you have guilt, joy and passion. So in the past there was guilt. Currently there can be joy for you. And in the future there is passion will return. The passion will return. So I don't think you need to worry too much. I think this will pass. I think that, wow, you have heaven. Number 70. I think it will pass, and I think that you will re-engage your emotions, definitely. Re-engage your emotions, you do. You have answered prayer. As I said, we have the Nine of Cups here. So at the end of it, you do get another wish that gets granted. You have heaven and you have answered prayer. So that you're blessed. You are blessed in this situation. There is nothing that you need to do. The divine has got your back, Scorpio. So it says, the enlightener is calling you to more, to more, to more. More divinity, more love, more acceptance, more embrace of life itself. There is no limit in what is being offered to you from the divine lover, calling you to the beloved. Rejoice and know that the dance of love between you and the divine is a removing of veils of illusion, one at a time, until you behold each other naked and true. Finally, to discover you are each other, you are love. So it's, as it says, it's a removing of veils, the things that you felt that you wanted. Be careful what you wish for. It's that kind of, what you felt you wanted was not necessarily right for you. You do get your prayers answered. You do have joy and the passion does return. So you are being guided by the divine in this as well. So stay positive, definitely. It's not, even though we don't have the strength card that overcomes the devil, I feel it's not all bad. I feel this is a learning process for some of you, for all of you, but in different ways. So it says, answered prayer. The universe is listening and has heard your call for help. Your prayer will soon be answered. Expect a pleasant surprise in the coming weeks. The butterfly angel depicted on this card reflects the positive transformation now taking place. She has heard your heartfelt whispers. She knows your dreams, your fears and concerns. She now answers. Listen and allow. She will fill your heart with love and joy and remind you that you are never alone. Embrace her with your new wings of light. She loves you unconditionally with a love that spans all time and space. She responds to every heartfelt call. And that is answered prayer. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to do the angel answers. You can use these cards as guidance or you can ask a question. It's entirely up to you. Let's see what we have for Scorpio. Second time round. I will tell you guys what the title of your video was before. So we have two. We have recovery. And we have ask for help from others. Okay, so that is all I have for you guys. Let me show you what your, let me see if I can get what your last Scorpio, where are we? Universe blessings, follow your heart. So, this time you have your prayers answered and you can still follow your heart. But yeah, the universe is still blessing you. You are still being blessed, even though the situation seems a little bit more gritty, a bit more down to earth this time. But yeah, you're still being blessed. So stay optimistic, stay positive. So that's all I have for you guys. Thank you for coming back to watch this video. If you like what you see and you like what you hear, please do like, subscribe and share. Have a wonderful, wonderful month of February. Stay well, stay well, stay well. Mwah. Many blessings to you. See you again soon.